Good morning. I hope all of you are safe, all of you are inside your homes, and all of you are healthy. Since lockdown has been lifted from most parts, partially, although I would still urge you not to go outside unless you have some very necessary things or to buy essentials that you do. So just take care, be wary of people around you, and just stay safe. Okay, let's come to today's editorial. As you can see on the screen, this editorial has been taken from the Hindu. It is the second editorial published today, and the title of this editorial is Economy in Lockdown. ठीक है, तो इकोनॉमी, वर्ल्ड इकोनॉमी कैसी होगी, इंडिया की इकोनॉमी कैसी होगी given the lockdown situations going on around the world. This article talks about that, and let's read and find out what it has to say. So, after the IMF's revised projections, India must adopt plans that avert the worst case scenario. ठीक है, avert कर रहे हैं मतलब you are preventing something from coming close to you, or you are preventing changing the course or path of something that is coming towards you, or to collide with you or to hit you. ठीक है, एक और similar word है divert. When something is diverted, or when you divert something, it usually refers to just one entity, like one entity in the sense that there is only one thing, and that is not going to hit you or such that, but you are changing the course of it. Like you can change the course of a river, that is called diverting. ठीक है, the river may not come to collide with you, but if you are standing at some point and something is coming and going to collide with you or hit you, and something happens that changes its path, then it is called aversion. ठीक है, इसीलिए वर्ड, इसलिए आपने ये फ्रेज भी सुना होगा, रिस्क अवर्जन. ठीक है, when you're trying to avoid risk, you are trying, not that risk is coming to hit you and you're trying to avoid it, that is aversion, avert. ठीक है, एक और related word है convert. When you convert something, you change the form of it. ठीक है, उसका फॉर्म बदल देते हैं तो फिर वो कन्वर्ट हो जाता है. ठीक है, सो avert, divert, convert. ठीक है, after the IMF's revised projections, India must adopt plans that avert the worst case scenario. Less than 2 months after asserting that global growth appears to be bottoming out, the pandemic induced great lockdown has forced the IMF to junk all its previous projections for economic output in 2020. So all of you know that IMF is responsible for doing calculations that conclude in results as to which economy will grow by what rate, and how the world economy will altogether grow or decline. ठीक है, सो IMF का एक फंक्शन है. तो इसमें लिखा हुआ है कि लेस देन 2 months आफ्टर असर्टिंग, व्हेन यू असर्ट समथिंग यू चूज टू बिलीव दैट सम फैक्ट इज ट्रू. ठीक है, वेरी क्लोज टू अज्यूम. सो हम यहाँ पे उसको अज्यूम से रिप्लेस करके भी पढ़ सकते हैं, बट दे वोंट मीन द actual same things. So less than 2 months after almost assuming that global growth appears to be bottoming out. Now to bottom out means to fall to the lowest point and then rise. ठीक है, यहाँ पे दो वर्ड है ना, bottoming and out. तो bottoming is falling to the lowest point, to the bottom. The bottom is the lowest point of something. Bottoming out means you have hit the bottom and then you are going to rise. So IMF till now was believing that the world economy is bottoming out. It means that it has hit its lowest point and now it will rise, now it will be better, now it will improve. So less than 2 months after asserting that global growth will rise again and it has fallen to its lowest point, the pandemic induced great lockdown has forced the IMF. ठीक है, the lockdown that was caused by or induced by the pandemic of COVID-19 has forced the IMF to junk all its previous projections. To junk is to get rid of or to discard. ठीक है, all its previous projections for economic output in 2020. Economic output relates to GDP. GDP is gross domestic product. Okay, so product is that economic output of any economy. ठीक है, so GDP, we usually calculate the growth. So growth is difference between GDP of this year minus GDP of the year with which we are comparing it. Okay? So we usually talk about growth rates, but here when we talk about economic output, we are basically referring exactly to GDP or gross domestic product. Okay? Faced with the stark reality of sweeping shutdowns of almost entire economies worldwide, the fund last week acknowledged that the current crisis is like no other. Again, stark means something that is very clear or something that is severe. यहाँ पे severe वाला मतलब आएगा. So faced with the severe reality or the very clear and severe reality of sweeping shutdowns, such shutdowns that cover almost all the places, all the economies, all the countries. Okay? Hence sweeping shutdowns of almost entire economies worldwide. The fund or the IMF last week acknowledged that the current crisis is like no other. Forecasting the sharpest contraction in world output since the Great Depression of the 1930s, the IMF slashed its projection by 6.3 percentage points from its January forecast for 3.3% growth to a 3% decline. ठीक है, जनवरी में इन्होंने कहा था कि 3.3% का ग्रोथ होगा ग्लोबल जीडीपी में. ठीक है, बट अब इन्होंने क्या कहा है कि नहीं, 3.3% नहीं होगा. इट विल रिड्यूस बाय 6.3 परसेंटेज पॉइंट्स एंड गो डाउन टू अ 3% डिक्लाइन. ठीक है, ग्रोथ नहीं होगा, डिक्लाइन होगा. 3.3 is a positive figure, 3% decline is a negative figure. So 3.3 से 6.3 minus करेंगे तो we'll get 3%, negative 3%. That will be a decline. So owing to all these figures, it has said that this contraction in the world output will be even more sharp than what happened during the Great Depression of the 1930s. ठीक है. In contrast, the recession of 2009 saw world output contract by a mere 0.1%. 2009 financial crisis, global financial crisis that happened due to the US subprime crisis, saw only a 0.1% contraction, whereas in this we are looking at a 6.3% difference between what is expected and what will happen. That is the magnitude of crisis that is going to happen due to this COVID-19 outbreak. Okay? That the IMF was blindsided by the comments from Chinese authorities and WHO is clear from the fact that as recently as February 22nd, the fund's chief Kristalina Georgieva told G20 finance ministers that global growth would be about 0.1 percentage points lower than forecast in January. ठीक है, लिखा हुआ है IMF is blindsided by the comments from Chinese authorities and WHO. When you are blindsided, you are hit on your blind spots. Now, blind spots are those spots where you cannot see. Like you cannot see at the back of your head. That is a blind spot for you. So, anyone can easily hit you at the back of your head without you noticing. Okay? To get injured by such blind spot attacks is to be blindsided. So the IMF was blindsided by the comments of Chinese authorities and WHO, which were obviously misleading, which is why it got blindsided and it injured IMF's capacity to calculate correctly. That is blindsided. So that the IMF was blindsided by the comments from Chinese authorities and WHO is clear from the fact. And how do we know that it was blindsided? Because of the fact that as recently as February 22nd, the fund's chief Kristalina Georgieva told G20 finance ministers that global growth would be about 0.1 percentage points lower than forecast in January. January में आपने कुछ forecast किया था, आपने फिर बोला कि नहीं, it will be only 0.1 percentage points lower than what my forecast was in January. So that only 0.1 percentage point difference was obviously guided by whatever injuries or whatever misinformation you had about this pandemic, and that misinformation came from Chinese authorities and from WHO. ठीक है? China's GDP, she projected, would expand by 5.6% this year. 0.4 percentage points slower than assumed in January. जनवरी में आपने सोचा था इट विल ग्रो बाय 6%, ठीक है. ऑन February 22nd you said that it will grow by 5.6%. That is 0.4% lower than what you assumed in January. So January का assumption कितना होगा? 5.6 plus 0.4, that is 6%. Alright. Last week the IMF slashed China's forecast to a growth of 1.2%, citing data on industrial production, retail sales and fixed asset investment that it said suggested a contraction of about 8% in the first quarter. ठीक है. Now last week, ठीक है, जनवरी में आपने बोला 6%, फरवरी में आपने बोला 5.6%. लास्ट वीक आपने बोला कि नहीं, चाइना विल ग्रो ओनली बाय 1.2%. Why? Because there are contraction in, you have got data that shows contraction in industrial production in China. That data shows retail sales going down in China, and the data shows fixed asset investment going down. Now, what is fixed asset investment? Such investment that are made for fixed assets. Infrastructure investments are fixed asset investments. All those assets, all those property, all those assets that will be fixed, that can't be moved, are fixed assets. So all such investments are also down in China, and that is why last week the IMF came about to tell that China will grow only by 1.2%. And not only that, in the first quarter, China will have a contraction of about 8%. So whatever it is going, whatever rate it is growing at right now, it will show a contraction of 8%. So 8% will be deducted from whatever it is growing at right now. China reported a 6.8% first quarter contraction. ठीक है. China has already reported a 6.8% first quarter contraction. Still, in projecting an annual expansion in China's largest economy, the fund is rather optimistically foreseeing a sharp rebound in activity over the rest of the year. ठीक है. Now it is contracting at 6.8%. IMF has thought that will calculated and come to the conclusion that it will contract by 8%. The annual growth will be 1.2%. Still, it is very optimistic, Ashawadi about China growing, because it expects a very sharp rebound in activity over the rest of the year. तो भाई फर्स्ट क्वार्टर तक में आप फॉल करेंगे, कॉन्ट्रैक्ट करेंगे, नेगेटिव ग्रोथ होगा, कॉन्ट्रैक्शन होगा, बट स्टिल बाकी के क्वार्टर्स ऑफ द ईयर इन सब में बहुत ही शार्प रिबाउंड होगा एक्टिविटी में, जिसकी वजह से आप ये 1.2% का ग्रोथ दिखा रहे हैं. So the editor is basically trying to say that IMF is, as usual, is very optimistic about its growth projections, and later it will be revised, as you can see in this example also. चलिए, on India, the IMF has cut its projection for growth in the fiscal year that started on April 1 from January's 5.8 to 1.9%. ठीक है. IMF ने जनवरी में बोला था कि 5.8% ग्रो करेगा, अब नाउ दे आर सेइंग 1.9% ही ग्रो करेगा. This again appears predicated on the fund's baseline scenario that assumes that the pandemic would fade in the second half of 2020, allowing containment efforts to be unwound and economic activity to normalize. ठीक है. Now this 1.9% growth projection is now again based on a scenario that the IMF assumes, and that scenario is that this pandemic will fade out by the second half of 2020. ठीक है. Allowing containment efforts to be unwound. Now, unwound is past participle of unwind. When you unwind, you release. ठीक है. You free something. So containment efforts will be freed. So there won't be any containments, there won't be any lockdowns going on in the second half, and that economic activity will normalize. All these are assumptions made by IMF for the second half of 2020, and that has led them to conclude that India will also grow at 1.9% this year. I hope that is true, but nothing can be said right now. Another key assumption by the IMF's economists is the availability of policy support to nurture the revival once activity restarts. ठीक है? The economists at IMF are also assuming one more thing, that there will be policy support to restart activity and to revive all that economic activities in the second half of 2020. You're not sure about what policies will be there to nurture these revivals. So that again is an assumption made by IMF. Okay? Jettisoning its storied fiscal conservatism, the fund's chief economist Geeta Gopinath has advocated ramping up a broad-based and coordinated stimulus once the disease has been contained. A measure that would help avoid the errors of the Great Depression years when premature efforts to prune budget deficits prolonged the downturn. Okay, we'll come to the next part, second part of the sentence later. Let's deal with the first part first. Jettisoning. When you jettison something, you throw it out of the plane. Throw something out of the jet plane is called jettisoning. इसलिए इसमें ये word, इसमें part है jet. ठीक है? When you throw something out of the plane, you basically abandon it. You were carrying it, thinking it is yours, but then you realize it is not yours to keep and you throw it out. That is jettisoning. ठीक है? केला खा के छिलका फेंक देते हैं. That is jettisoning. So jettisoning its storied fiscal conservatism. Storied is something that serves as a legend that has been going on since years, and you have believed in it and you have made people believe in it. That is storied. Fiscal conservatism is something where you expect the government to reduce its spending, take less taxes, and undertake less debt. That is fiscal conservatism. Ideal way of running the fiscal situation of any country is fiscal conservatism. Now the fund's chief economist, IMF's chief economist Geeta Gopinath, she had this fiscal conservatism idea of managing the finances of a country or the economy of a country. She abandoned this fiscal conservatism and has advocated for, has raised her voice for ramping up or increasing gradually a broad-based and coordinated stimulus once the disease has been contained. ठीक है? A measure that would help avoid the errors of the Great Depression years when premature efforts to prune budget deficits prolonged the downturn. ठीक है? Great Depression में क्या हुआ था? When the depression got over, governments prematurely, without any robust policies or without much thinking, they all tried to prune their budget deficits. Now, budget deficits, you all are difference between the expenditure and income, right? So when you prune deficit, you trim the deficit and you make it less. When deficits are less, it means your income is increasing and expenditure is decreasing. ठीक है? So there were premature efforts to lessen the budgetary deficits after the Great Depression, and that prolonged the downturn, that increased the length, increased the time of the downturn that happened during the Great Depression. It took time to recover from it. And by avoiding such a stimulus, a coordinated stimulus and broad-based stimulus at this time, as advocated by Geeta Gopinath, she expects that such errors or such mistakes won't be repeated as was done in the Great Depression years. ठीक है? So she has abandoned her idea of fiscal conservatism and she is up for coordinated and broad-based stimulus after this disease gets over, and this will help avoid the errors that happened in the Great Depression years when you tried to just overcome your budgetary deficits, and that even that put you in an even bad situation then. So in this context, India's fiscal measure pale in terms to scale when compared with what several other nations have undertaken. If you take this advice to be true and very helpful, then even in that case, in that context, the fiscal measures that have been taken in India, the stimulus that has been announced and all those things that RBI is doing and other industries are doing, they are very pale in terms of what is being done in other nations. Okay? They are not up to the mark, they are not sufficient. whatever India is doing at the fiscal front is not sufficient to deal with such crisis. Given the size of the informal sector in India, as well as the anticipated prolonged disruption in labor supply even in more formal parts of the economy, the center needs to proactively commit to a substantial stimulus package in order to ensure that once the economy reopens, it has the legs to run. ठीक है, लिखा हुआ given the size of the informal sector in India. Informal sector is a huge sector in India where informal jobs are provided and people sustain themselves on these informal jobs. ठीक है, the informal sector. It is of huge size. So given the size of the informal sector in India as well as the anticipated prolonged disruption in labor supply, there will be prolonged disruption in labor supply even in the more formal parts of the economy. Labor won't turn up. It will be difficult for people to come to terms with the new situation that has arisen due to this crisis, and it will be difficult to get the same intensity of labor supply post lockdown or post COVID-19. So that anticipated prolonged disruption in labor supply, even in the more formal parts of the economy, given all these situations, that there is a very big informal sector and that the labor supply will be down even in the formal parts, center needs to proactively commit to a substantial stimulus package. The editor demands a substantial, a big stimulus package in order to ensure that once the economy reopens, it has the legs to run. Economy runs on money. If there's no money via the stimulus, the economy won't be won't be able to walk. So to make it run, to grow at a particular percentage, a substantial stimulus package is needed. That is what the demand of the editor is through this editorial. So in this article, we got to know how IMF is blindsided by the information that it is getting from China or WHO and other such bodies, and how it is not able to calculate to its accuracy what the growth rates of different economies or the world will be, and it is fluctuating a lot on its conclusions. So this is what needs to be paid attention to, that IMF continuously keeps changing its readings and conclusions on growth rates. So that is one thing that needs to be retained from this article. The second thing is that its projections about India and how they are based on assumptions that may or may not happen. So that's again a point on the inaccuracies of IMF and how they are changing their stance. Okay, so Geeta Gopinath was once thought to be a fiscal conservative. Now she has come up to advise that coordinated stimulus should be provided and all that. So all these things should be kept in mind. Some static information about IMF, about its chief, about the chief economist, and everything should be noted and kept in mind also for objective type of questions. Also, what needs to be done in India and what this editor has demanded the government to do should also be paid attention to. So this is what today's article is about. I'll post a few questions in the description box so that you can answer them and have a little more clarity. So thank you so much. This is me signing off for today.